Okay, this is the first example. Let's look at another example right here. Here is the first one. Let me mark. Here is 1. Here is 2. Here is 3. Now, the first one is that we want to find the exact values of cosine 45 and cosecant 30 degrees. You know, once you see these special angles, it's better to have a graph. 45 degrees, 30 degrees. You know, here is 45, then here is 45. Here is 30. I believe everyone knows. Here is what? 60. Together it has to be 90 degrees. 45 plus 45 is 90. 60 plus 30 is 90. Again, this angle is 90 degrees. Okay. You know, in this right triangle, those two angles are equal. So those two sides are equal. Two legs are equal. If here is 1, then here is 1. By Pythagorean theorem, the hypotenuse is radical 2, not 2, because 1 squared plus 1 squared is 2, and you have to choose the square root of 2. Okay. So the first one, cosine 45 degrees. You can choose either one. Here is cosine 45. That's the adjacent over hypotenuse. So that's 1 over radical 2. If you want to rationalize that, so you may do radical 2 times both numerator and denominator. Okay, 1 times radical 2 is radical 2 for numerator. Denominator radical 2 times radical 2 is 2. Alright. So we are done with the first one. The second one is cosecant. Probably you don't remember the definition, but you know, but you have to remember something. Cosecant 30 degrees, remember, cosecant is the reciprocal of what? Of sine. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine. You want to remember in that way. If you remember that, then you know this is a basic one. Sine 30 degrees you always want to remember. You see, 30 degrees, and sine is 1 over 2. Okay, sine 30 degrees is opposite side over adjacent. And then you put right here is 1/2. So 1 over 1/2. That's what? That's 2, Okay. Yeah, there are a few ways to think about this right now up to this point. 1/2 is what? 0.5. 1 divided by 0.5 is what? Is 2. Okay, because there are 2.5 in 1. Alright, now let's look at this one. This one is rewrite cotangent 35 degrees in terms of its cofunction. Then you may draw a right triangle. 35 degrees is right here. Then this angle is always what? The complement. Okay, so it's 90 degrees minus 35, which is 55 degrees. Alright, So down here, when you see cotangent 35 degrees is actually what? Cotangent. This is the 35. So basically this one is what? This one is A over B, A over B. And then you know cotangent 35 degrees. When you see the cotangent and when you see the cofunction, you want immediately write what? Tangent. And then here is 35, you want immediately write what? The complement. Okay? Yeah. And then we know that will be what? That will be tangent 55 degrees. Okay? And actually 55 degrees again is here, and tangent is what? Opposite side over adjacent. So it's still A over B, See that? Yeah. Now, similarly for this one, we want to rewrite cosine 16.1 degrees in terms of its cofunction. Now, cosine 16.1 degrees. For cofunction, when you see cosine, you want to write sine. And then this degree, you want to write the complement. 90 degrees minus 16.1 degrees. Okay? And we know 90 minus 16.1 is right here, 73.9 degrees. You know, you may also use your calculator. 90 minus 16.1, 73.9. So that's what? 73.9 degrees. Alright. In this right triangle, you see, you may also write A here, B here, and C here. Cosine this degree is A over C. And then, you know, this is A over C, but that's actually the sine of this angle, which is this one. That's the opposite side of this one, A over C. Okay? So, you want it to be clear. You may put a remark here. Cosine is A over C. And that's also this one. Okay? Yeah, cosine is adjacent. We'll have hypotenuse. Okay, great. Now, I'll see you next time.